here we are with the Trecena of Ben, of Cain. Apologies, I will be probably coughing throughout this. But here we go. Just imagine that the hot Mexican or Guatemalan Mayan sun is just heating the lungs and the throat and bringing health, burning off any nasties within. Deep breath in, deep exhale. And imagine that you have just come out of the dense jungle to find yourself at the base of this absolutely breathtaking castillo. This structure which holds the space between Earth and cosmos. And holding the intention of aligning yourself with this next spin of the sacred round, the movement from Ahau or light into Ben or Cain. You begin to climb. Being aware of the earth getting farther and farther away, and the great expanse of the mysterious cosmos getting closer and closer. You reach the top of the pyramid, the top of the temple, and look up to the skies and be aware of the movement of the stars. Be aware of the wisdom that comes to you from the stars. And here, we find ourselves near the start. We're actually sitting in Jaguar right now because we've missed a day. But in the Trecena of Cain, the Trecena of Guidance, Ben, or in the Kichimaya, it's called Aj, can mean cane or reed or even home. There's structure. It represents growth, health, and abundance of offspring, seeds, crops, renewal, restoration, stability, strength, solidity, and resoluteness of character. All such beautiful, beautiful energies to bring us into the spring equinox, isn't it? So you can see here in this image, I mean, it almost looks like water, but it's these, each individual reed that is bound together. And you can see this nurturing of the child. So here, seeing the strengths of Ben as being this wise, almost like an elder sense. We're talking about parents or the Hierophant. And seeing the challenge as being close-minded. So as the Nagual of home and children, Ben has a strong connection with the nourishment, renewal, and the flourishing of all things connected to a household. Not just human, but plant, animal, the way that we are in the world. It embodies the energy and vitality of life itself. You know, the wisdom in this particular reflection, this is the serpent and the jaguar, talks about how industrialization has had this impact of moving us away from a sense of where our feet are. You know, this connection to the place where we are. We can live, work, and travel anywhere. We can enjoy food from anywhere. You know, even with the internet, which, you know, this book was perhaps before it even became as prevalent as it is now. We call ourselves these global citizens. And this is a part of just what it is to be in the world now. So what does that do to our sense of home? What is home? And what does that mean to you? No, there's a sense of home as being almost like an onion. It can have many, many, many different layers to it. In itself, become a bit tangled in our sense of it. The definition of home may depend on, you know, what culture, faith, society. Today being St. Patrick's Day, right? What connects us to a sense of place. But at its core, home is that place deep inside your soul that is the source of your inner happiness and stability. Home is the little fire that gives you direction in life. And once you've got it, no one can take it away from you. Once you have it, it is important to anchor it. It can create such solid structure. Not allowing events, situations, news, the news of the world, other people, toxic emotions to seep into your core, to poison your mind and soul. Ben creates this structure within this home, this sanctuary. It creates a protection. And so working outwards from the onion's core, all of your other homes, your emotional, sentimental home, family, environment, personal environment, physical structure, culture, country, we keep that inner core fireproof. And it creates stability for all the others. There is in one of the more non-traditional reflections of the Tzolkin calendar, Ben is reflected as Skywalker, which is interesting because it is rooted in that it's like the anchor is something which is greater than ourselves and allows us to fly. So in this Trecena, it is beautiful to start with a small ceremony to offer thanks and gratitude for your home. That may be your family. And to think about the ways that you can nurture an atmosphere of tranquility, contentment, and joy in your home. How to create this sacred sanctuary, almost imagining it as, like a Stonehenge, these solid constructs that hold this sacred space and allow this spirit sanctuary energy to come down. Skywalker. At the core of your home is your own internal inner peace. And honor that inner home, the part of your soul that powers your waking consciousness and all other aspects of your life. And feel just that, the importance of that solid structure of Ben. And as we do, we have 3 cards above, which are from the Mayan Oracle, and we have 3 cards below that are from the Nahuali Animal Oracle. So left to right, 1, 2, 3 above, left to right, 1, 2, 3, below. Allow a number for the above and the below to come to you. It's very interesting what has come up. So, interesting in that from the Mayan oracle, what we have are all lenses. There's no naguals, no day signs. There's no tones, no galactic tones, no numbers. It's like this massive energy of, again, Skywalker, you know, pulling down these really potent cosmic energies. So if you picked one, the portal of transcendence, the birth canal of the divine self, how perfect coming into the spring equinox. The final contractions of birth, the secret doorway, the seen and unseen. It says here, come, child of the cosmos, you are being revealed in the forthcoming miracle. Enter the beckoning portal of the greater reality. Travel the starry vastness in the great constellation of self. Fulfill your yearning to merge with the one heart. Soar into the oneness of shared essence. Burst old bonds and limitations. Breathe the divine breath. Expand to include more of who you truly are. The portal of transcendence is the secret doorway you have long sought, the stargate through which new worlds are seeded. If you picked card number 1, how powerful to pull that energy into Friday's planting the seeds of intention ritual. Card number 2, new myth. You are being called to wakefulness, to your place in the new myth. A new consciousness is being created by the children of the sun as they rise with the earth to a new place among the stars. A new harmonic of light and sound. A golden octave is being sounded on earth, ringing in the frequencies of unconditional love. From now on, there are no more roadmaps, no more creeds, no more philosophies. From here on, your direction comes straight from the universe, moment by moment. This is the path of innocence, the path of trust. Here, each step is walked only once, and the universe only speaks in the voice of the present. Card number 3. If you chose that one, this is destiny, personal dream, synchronicity. Your personal dream is unfolding. You are the dreamer revealing the dream. Be present. Be aware. Remember that you are the ancient sage who carries the wisdom of lifetimes into this moment, and that this dream offers you the opportunity to merge all that you have been and may become. Stop and feel the interweaving of threads in the new dream Be aware of potent dreams, chance meetings, catalytic books, and unusual encounters. And as you recognize these threads from the larger dream, an exciting tapestry of meaning and purpose emerges. The dreamer is awakening. Destiny is dawning. And turning your awareness to our animals. It feels like we have, I don't know, the sort of above, below, and center. The scorpion feels still of that, the challenges, the wisdom from the challenge. And the butterfly is this beautiful, sort of spirit transformation. And the ant is the work in the center. So scorpion, temptation, addiction, stored venom. If scorpion has skittered into your reading, examine your temptations or addictions. What have you forbidden for yourself? What have you indulged in? It needn't be something considered bad for you. You may have forbidden yourself happiness, believing that you don't deserve to be happy. You may have forbidden yourself prosperity, believing that poverty is somehow noble. On the other hand, the temptation may indeed be something that will hurt either you or someone you love. There are many human indulgences that can be poisonous under the right circumstance. So Scorpion's message is frequently one of caution. Be attentive. Be cognizant of possibly overdoing something. And it's time to reassess, possibly back off. Ant, card 2, patience, persistence, and teamwork. It takes a certain amount of faith to trust in a method of approaching an obstacle that is not rushed. Ant's presence means there is no quick fix, no magic bullet, no easy answer. This, in and of itself, could become distressing to you and increase your desire to push ahead, regardless of Ant's advice. Your obstacles will tend to grow in strength and size until they seem so insurmountable that you may just want to give up altogether. Instead, if you can trust in Ant's wisdom and recognize that the solution will come with a quiet approach of endurance and patient strength, you will not fail. While ants are tiny creatures quietly and patiently tending their work together, their impact can be enormous. Quiet determination and perseverance. Card number 3, inspiration, passion, spark, fulfillment. If butterfly has appeared for you today, the heat of the fire has been sparked within you and all around you. The inspiration and transformation that fire brings has been called forth for you to use in areas of your life that you are ready to change. Doors which had appeared closed or even invisible before will open in the face of passionate action. The butterfly transforms your experience through the magic of willful intent, combined with the heat of your desire. So, just take a moment to feel that connection between the cosmic lens and the animal that came to you. And there is something in the weaving together of these two which can reflect the structure that Spirit is inviting you to create. That solid place within, that place of home. And that ripples forth. Bringing your awareness once more back to your breath. You find yourself once more at the top of the temple, looking up at the cosmos and seeing this pattern of the 13 days of Cain. And turning so you see in front of you once more the steps that will bring you solidly back to earth. You take a breath and start the descent with sure feet. Every step knowing exactly where to land. Coming down from the cosmos to the earth, from the treetops to the roots, and when you reach the bottom, take 3 deep centering breaths. Feel yourself back in the place where you are, your home, within and without. And when you're ready, you can open up your eyes.